Hello everyone, this is Jamie Starr with the World News Network. On this episode, I just want to real quickly cover this article I found from the New York Magazine. Today's new sexist thing. Glaciers. Because that's how fucking loony the world is, that a giant block of ice can be sexist and discriminate against women in some sort of way. And people wonder why, the more they call Donald Trump a racist, sexist, bigot, xenophobe, whatever, people just sort of flock to them because we realize the people making these accusations are complete and utter morons. So you're just sort of like, all right, well, if you're calling him the same thing you're calling a glacier, I guess I'm for it because I'm for glaciers. Why not? I'm pro-glacier. So let's see what this little article here has to say. If you haven't heard that literally everything is sexist, of course you're promoting it. What rock have you been hiding under? And can I come join you under it? Today's new sexist thing, our climate itself. Great. Just great. Now, I don't know, if this is maybe somewhat of a satire, or maybe someone put this out and they're just reporting on it, but also kind of mocking it, but I don't know. I don't get it. Why would you run with that headline? Maybe it's clickbait. Maybe me making this video is making clickbait. Who knows? Maybe it's sponsored content. I don't know. Anyway, according to a new study from scientists at the University of Oregon, women are more likely to be harmed by the progressive melting of the world's glaciers than men. You wouldn't know that, though, since no experts are researching the gender angle of glaciers because there are so few women in the field. Oh. This is crazy because this basically implies that if women go into science, they're going to be so obsessed with their vaginas that they're just going to interpret everything as to how it's based on their vagina. In fact, maybe for research, we should get a bunch of these lady scientists to rub their clit on the glacier and then see what the effects are for a while. See if it goes numb or if it gets you off. I really like doing that for some reason. Anyway, the new Oregon study noted that women are more vulnerable to melting ice, both because there is a link between melting glaciers and the uptick in sexually transmitted diseases. And what? How on earth does that correlate? Maybe they're already rubbing their clits on the glaciers and they're passing shit around by trying to fuck glaciers or something. I don't know how. And because in many places they are less mobile and more tethered to their homes than men are the men sharing the homes? I would kind of think you'd have like a nuclear family. I don't know how this makes any sense. I'm confused. When the researchers zoomed out on how to look at glaciology research had been approached over the years, they found that glacier research has been intertwined with gender relations, masculine cultures of exploration, geopolitics, and individual and institutional power. Yeah, because the glaciers are fucking voting. That, in turn, led to glacier-related academic and governmental jobs being predominantly filled by men. No, maybe women just don't feel like being out in the fucking cold. Why would you? Again, are we expecting them to rub their clits on the glaciers? At least climate change means we won't have to wear tights as much. What? Is that a bad thing? Do you not like wearing tights? They sell jeans. You could also wear a skirt. You could wear nothing. I wouldn't mind, but again, this is just fucking ridiculous. Is there no actual news? Is this what people have to do? They have to, just make these ridiculous fluff pieces that are just, clickbait. This is insane. Jessica Roy, you should be ashamed of yourself. Shame on you.